Located in the landlocked town of Valderrama, Mount Igcoron lies just about 400 meters above sea level. It's part of a long chain of ridges that surround the island of Antique. Its name could mean where there are plenty of cogon. This was our first mountain hiking adventure. We had no preparation, just sheer guts and determination. We were accompanied by our friend Engineer Charles Soberon. This was a do-it-yourself day hike. My wife Marivic got in touch with the village head, Cap Jerry, to facilitate our hike and provide us with a local guide. It was February 2019 and the weather was extremely hot, turning the scenery into yellows and browns. Grass fire was also prevalent during this period, which has affected Mount Igcoron itself. I suggest doing hiking at Mount Igcoron sometime between September and January, when the trees and grasses are at their vibrant glow. Although it was very hot during this particular day, our experience was certainly unforgettable. After all, this is our mother mountain. I also recommend starting the hike as early as 6 a.m. for you to reach the summit at around 9 a.m. and avoid the scorching heat. In our case, we started hiking at 10 a.m. because the van which we were supposed to ride from Iloilo, scheduled for 3 a.m. trip, was rented. We ended up taking the 5 a.m. trip instead and thus arrived at Valderrama behind schedule. After about 30 minutes of hiking from our last stop, we arrived at Mount Igcoron's campsite, situated just right before the assault to the summit. The campsite is a wide open field. A lone duhat tree provides ample shade to hikers, but the view is serene and relaxing. We made sure to take several photos here. After a few minutes of rest, we started our assault to the summit. The terrain was thoroughly exposed during our climb due to grass fire. The slope to the mountain's shoulder is extremely steep with no footholds and handholds. We had a challenging climb and even stumbled a couple of times. We just laughed about it and continued our ascent. We finally reached the summit and it was worth it. Mount Igcoron Antique. Hello. Mount Igcoron. Nangga. Maravik was still afraid of heights during this time and was hesitant to walk the narrow ridge. We had to convince her to carry on, and eventually she enjoyed the view. Meanwhile, Charles did not exhibit any sign of fear and was very comfortable at the summit. After spending about 30 minutes at the summit, we finally decided to go down and have our lunch at the campsite. It was an exhausting climb and we were very hungry. We ate our lunch under the shade of the dua tree and had fun talking about our mountain climbing adventure. After some time, we decided to head back to the community and arrived at around 4 p.m. We said our thanks to our guide and bid farewell. It was a tiring yet fun-filled and unforgettable day. We have conquered Mount Igcoron, our mother mountain.